Hello! In today's video I'm going to be looking at starting to do some simple rhythms, some simple patterns that we can play on some of the drums that we may have found using our previous videos. I'm going to be using this little hand drum, but looking back on one of the other videos that we did recently, you can find drums out of all sorts of things around the house, even pots and pans. That's kind of the most standard one, but there were other things that we looked at, and you can use one of those. All you really need is one drum and these, your hands. So, if we take this first drum, we're going to do what's called a 4/4 pattern. It's sometimes called common time, because most music, not all of it, but most music, or a lot of music, is written in a 4/4 rhythm. And what that means is we have 4 beats to each bar of music. So we do that by simply counting 4. So if we take our drum, and I hit 4 times on it, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, I keep that going, that would be 1 bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we do keep that going, then we get this sound. Okay, we now need to introduce what's called a backbeat. And that kind of marks the time for us in a different way and gives us the feel of the music. So we're going to place our downbeat on beats 2 and beats 4. And we're going to do that with our left hand. I'm right-handed, so I've been doing the 4 on my right hand, and I'm going to do the 2 and the 4 on my left hand. If you're left-handed and do it the other way around, you'll find it easier. So we've got 2 and 4. So if I play that without this hand, we've just got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And when I add my other hand in, that's playing all 4 beats in that bar, we get this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I stop counting, there's another pattern that we can do, which is very similar, but it does change the feel of the music that we're playing. And that's if we put our downbeat only on beat 3. So in this instance, I take my left hand and I only play on beat 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I add all 4 beats on my right hand again, we get this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I put that together and play the first pattern and then play the second pattern, you'll hear the difference. And now if I do 2 bars of each, just to really show the difference. So there we go. Now, I'm using the same drum at the moment, and you can kind of hear the difference when I put in the other beats. But if I use 2 drums, then you'll hear a bigger difference. So if I play these now, so there we have 2 starter rhythms for us, 2 starter drum patterns, both in 4/4, sometimes called common time. And that means that you can possibly play along to some of your favourite pieces of music. Chances are it's probably in 4/4, so you can count 4 beats to each bar. And just have a go. If it doesn't make sense, it's probably not in 4/4. And we'll look at a couple of other time signatures later. But for now, have a go at drumming along to some of your favourite music. And you don't even need a drum, you can just use your lap. You can use the table maybe if you're allowed to. And remember, the patterns that I showed you, if you're left-handed, do them the other way around with your other hand. So for me, as a right-handed person, I did my 4 beats of the bar with my right hand. And I played my downbeats on the 2 and the 4, or the 3 on my left hand. If you are left-handed, then you do it the other way around and do the 4 beats of the bar with your left hand and the downbeats with your right hand. Anyway, until next time, have fun drumming along.